Hello, our super friend. It is I, Corey Leland, top of the hour with Corey Leland. You know, there is a kind of pleasure that the body senses can never know because it comes from what I call your closer power, closer than even the feeling of your body. Practice this with me. Closer to me now. Close your eyes. Closer to me now than even the feeling of being a body. Well, that's pretty close now, isn't it? But it's also going to be closer than your thinking mind and personality. It's going to be closer than the feeling of being a person. Remember, we want to get in touch with that pleasure that the physical senses can never know. And this pleasure is not dependent on, you don't have to be doing anything, but just sitting there or laying down even. But in order to access this pleasure, the comforter, the peace that passeth understanding, we have to be able to be quiet inside. For even one good instant, you have to completely be willing to forget the world. Forget about it. Forget about it. You know that New York sort of forget you, forget me, forget you. Thank you. Thank you, Master. That's so spiritual. Forget you, forget me. Yes. Because the pleasure that the body senses can never know can only be accessed when we do forget the personality self with its past and its future and its body. So very important to be able to forget about it. Just let it all go. And in fact, while you're still kind of aware that you're a meditator meditating, you're not there yet. You haven't gone deeper, to go deeper into the peace, rise higher into the freedom and the joy from the bondage of being a body in a world of unreality. It's completely unreal, thankfully. So the pleasure of knowing the spiritual nature, we invite it by being willing to let go, of the world, of personality and body. And then say, what else is there? Here I am. But I'm not this thing. What am I? What am I? I'm experiencing some drama. I go, that's not happening to the real I, my spiritual identity. That's happening to the physical, mortal identity. So we have to get real quiet. Think of it as like a bumblebee or a honeybee. It's going from flower to flower. It's real noisy until it lands in the nectar. And then once it lands in that nectar, it's so satisfying. It's this pleasure I'm speaking of that transcends the body senses will never know it. So in order to experience it and be it and have access to it, you have to develop the capacity to relax your mind, gain an inner calm, and to do that, it's going to be an instant where you completely forget the past, let go of the future. And in fact, if you still feel like, and you're a meditator trying to meditate, or a meditator meditating on something, you're not there yet. You got to go deeper and completely forget about it, completely forget the world until you're not even there. And just a state of awareness, the difference between being asleep and being awake, but you're relaxed and no thinking. Turn off the projector, stop projecting the world. Time to wake up from the dream, really. Top of each hour, happiness and peace. Corey Leland.